Wicknell Chivayo is one of Zimbabwe's most recognizable and most controversial businessmen. His name is tied to flashy wealth, incomplete contracts, political connections, and a constant stream of public attention. Depending on who you ask, he's either a self-made success or the symbol of everything wrong with elite privilege in Zimbabwe. Born in 1982 in Chivu, Chivayo dropped out of school in the mid-90s due to poverty. He started working young, first as a wages clerk, and later began dealing in foreign currency on the black market. That side hustle landed him in trouble. In 2004, he was convicted of fraud involving over 800,000 South African rand and served 2 years in prison. But prison didn't end his story. It was the beginning of his comeback. Chivayo claims he made his first million rand by the age of 19 and his first million US dollars by 23. He returned to business with big ambitions and a growing reputation for making deals that few others could. His flagship company, Intratrek Zimbabwe, secured a massive $172 million contract to build a solar power plant in Gwanda. The project has never been completed, despite large payments already issued. Alongside that, Chivayo has been linked to IMC Communications, another company tied to road construction, telecom infrastructure, and controversial election supply contracts. He's been connected to the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission and the Zimbabwe Power Company. Critics say these deals are based more on politics than performance, and that's where things get political. Chivayo is a vocal supporter of President Emmerson Mnangagwa and the ruling ZANU-PF party. He's been seen at rallies, gifted vehicles to party loyalists, and publicly supported the idea of extending Mnangagwa's presidency beyond constitutional limits. Many see him as someone protected by power, and rewarded by it too. In 2018, he was arrested again, this time for money laundering, fraud, and violating exchange control regulations. Authorities accused him of inflating prices in a $570 million contract to supply election materials, working alongside a South African company named Renform. Some reports describe him as a middleman, someone who moves payments between contractors and decision-makers to get approvals. But while his business dealings have raised questions, what gets the most attention is his public persona. Chivayo is known for giving away luxury vehicles, Toyota Hiluxes, Land Cruisers, Mercedes-Benz SUVs, often recorded and posted online. Recipients include musicians, prophets, political allies, and even complete strangers. In one case, a couple received both a car and $100,000 in cash. These giveaways are not just generous, they're strategic. They keep him visible, viral, and in the public conversation. His lifestyle fuels that image even further. On Instagram and Facebook, Chivayo shows off a fleet of high-end cars, designer fashion, Rolex watches, and private jet trips, though the ownership of the jet remains unverified. But not everyone is impressed. Many Zimbabweans have questioned the ethics of flaunting this level of wealth in a country where hospitals often lack basic medicine. When criticized, Chivayo responded that it's not his job to fund hospitals. That responsibility lies with the government. He pointed to the installation of an MRI machine at Mpilo Hospital as evidence that public health investment is happening. For many, the response only made things worse. In 2023, Chivayo made headlines again, this time internationally. He claimed his company, IMC Communications, had secured an exclusive deal to bring Starlink, Elon Musk's satellite internet service, to Zimbabwe. But SpaceX quickly issued a statement denying that any exclusive agreement existed. The public backlash was swift, with many accusing him of exaggerating or outright fabricating the announcement. Through it all, Chivayo has remained defiant. His supporters see him as a hustler who beat the system. His critics see him as someone who uses wealth and politics to protect himself from scrutiny. Either way, he has made himself impossible to ignore. In a country facing ongoing economic challenges, a collapsing healthcare system, and widespread public frustration, Wicknell Chivayo's story continues to spark debate. Is he simply taking advantage of opportunity, or is he a symbol of elite impunity in a system built on connections, not accountability? This is Timeline Brief. Subscribe for political and business stories that go beyond headlines. And like this video if you believe wealth should come with responsibility.